Greetings, friends. I don't know how well this is going to turn out. I'm sitting in the parking lot at Walmart. Just ran out to get a couple of things, and I wanted to make a quick video. I've been away from YouTube for several days. My son and I share a laptop, as I've mentioned on numerous occasions, and he left Friday night in anticipation of more snow we were expecting to go to a friend's house. And I didn't realize it until Saturday that he had taken the laptop with him, and he didn't come home until Monday. So I've been without the laptop all weekend. I had my first access to it this morning. I was able to get on and catch up with some videos, but I don't know if any of you experience this, but when you go to your queue and you bring up videos, it only brings up so many. I don't know what the exact number is, and it seems to vary. It's never the same number each time. And then anything beyond that, you can't get to them, and I don't know how to do that. So I'm sure I've missed quite a few videos from the weekend, but anyway, the purpose of this video today is I just wanted to do a recap of the Boswell meetup we had Saturday. I woke up Saturday to, like I said, 2 or 3 inches of snow on top of the 6 or 8 inches that we'd had earlier in the week, and I texted Albert, and he said that he wasn't going to be able to make it because the roads were icy up where he lives in Carlisle. But I knew Guy and his family were coming because we had spoken earlier, and I knew they had reservations. So unless it was going to be just a complete whiteout, I knew they were going to be there. So I made it a point to be sure and get over there. And I walked in the door, and sure enough, as soon as I walked in, I heard this, "Tim!" And Guy recognized me walking in the door from my videos, and we had a great time. It was fun meeting him and his family. Met his lovely wife Deb, and his daughter and her fiance, and as I've mentioned before, Boswell's has like a museum of JM's collection upstairs, and unfortunately the stairway leading up there is too narrow for Guy's wheelchair to get up. But Mrs. Boswell took Deb and his daughter and her fiance up, and they got the tour of the museum. And Guy and I spent time downstairs just talking and getting to know one another, and looking at pipes. And Guy, I just want to let you know, I've been in there numerous times, and those trays that were lined up on the countertop are all new pipes that have just been made recently. And there were more trays of new pipes than I've ever seen before. I think there were 3 or 4 trays, and each tray holds about 8 to 10 pipes. And while we were there, they brought out another tray of pipes that had just been finished that day. In fact, I think the shell pipe that you picked up was on that new tray that had just come out. And I want to make sure that everybody understands the uniqueness of that particular pipe. JM is a hobbyist, a shotgun hobbyist, and he does it's not skeet shooting, because skeet, I think, come out in a specific direction. The type of shooting he does, they come out randomly and at different levels. I don't know if that's trap, which is different from skeet. I'm just not familiar with the hobby enough to say, but the shells that he uses on the range, the spent shells, are the shells he uses on those pipes. And he only makes a certain number, so there aren't a lot of them out there. So I was really tickled that, Guy, you picked out that pipe, not only because it's a Boswell, but because of the uniqueness of the shell, the shotgun shell that's on it. I thought that was really cool. And I also wanted to mention to you, Guy, I did talk to Dan, JM's son, the day we were there, and I asked him if you and I went to a corner away from everybody else, could we shoot a quick video that I thought we could post, you know, letting people know that we did meet up. And he said no. So that's why I didn't mention to you anything that day about doing a video. I don't know why they're funny like that, but they just don't like videos being shot in their store, and their reason is that their other customers may feel uncomfortable. And I mean, I certainly can understand that if the store had been packed out with a lot of people, but at the time I asked him, there were only a few people sitting up at the front, and then you and I, and we certainly could have gone to the back and, you know, made a quick 2 or 3 minute video. But anyway, that's the reason, in case you were wondering why we didn't do a video together at Boswell's on Saturday. So in any event, I'm going to wrap this up. I don't know how well this is going to turn out. The lighting here is horrible. I can see in the screen my face is all in shadow, which is probably a good thing. But anyway, Guy, it was wonderful to meet you and your family. I had a great time, and you said you might be able to make it back over maybe this summer. Maybe we can plan it at a time when we can get a lot more people to come and, you know, really have a nice meetup. But anyway, I'm glad you made it. Hope you enjoyed the rest of your weekend. And until we meet again, friends, happy trails.